Most guys don't need an advanced grooming routine. They just need to cover the basics correctly. The problem is that a lot of men overlook the fundamentals, and that's why they end up dealing with body odor, bad breath, or hygiene issues that could have been easily avoided. In this video, we're breaking down the bare minimum hygiene habits every man should follow. Simple, effective, and easy to maintain. Some of these might seem obvious, but others, most guys don't even think about them. Let's get into it. 1. Deodorant isn't optional. This should be common sense, but somehow it's not. If you're skipping deodorant, you're a menace to society. But here's what most guys get wrong. Not all deodorants are the same. A lot of them just mask odor instead of stopping it at the source. Here's the fix. Look for a deodorant that contains aluminum-based antiperspirants if you struggle with sweating. If your problem is just odor, go for a baking soda or magnesium-based deodorant to neutralize bacteria without clogging your pores. Make sure to apply it a few hours before you need to be on the move. This gives your skin time to absorb it properly. 2. Wash your bed sheets more often. If you can't remember the last time you washed your sheets, just know that dead skin, sweat, and bacteria are building up in there. Each night without proper care, your bed sheets become a perfect environment for bacteria to thrive. And if you've ever wondered why your back or shoulders randomly break out, this might be the reason. At a bare minimum, wash your sheets every 2 weeks. But if you sweat a lot or sleep shirtless, make it weekly. And here's something no one talks about. Your blankets need washing too. Just because they don't touch your skin as much doesn't mean they're clean. If it touches your body, it needs to hit the wash regularly. 3. Clean your tongue. Brushing your teeth twice a day is good, but if you're skipping your tongue, you're still walking around with bad breath. Most of the bacteria that cause bad breath live on your tongue, not your teeth. A quick brush isn't enough. Get a tongue scraper and use it every morning. It takes 10 seconds and removes way more bacteria than just using your toothbrush. Do this and you'll never have to second guess if your breath is fresh again. 4. Trim your nails weekly. Long, dirty nails are straight up nasty, and yet a shocking number of guys let them grow and let them go unkept. If your nails are consistently long enough to collect dirt underneath them, this is your sign to trim them more often. The simple fix is to clip them once a week. Not when they look long, but before they even get to that point. And don't just focus on your hands. Your toenails need attention too. No one wants to see your busted feet in flip-flops with claws hanging over the edge. 5. Wash your scalp, not just your hair. A lot of guys either wash their hair too much or not enough. If your hair is dry and frizzy, you're probably washing it too often. Try cutting back to 2 to 3 times a week. If it's greasy and limp, you're probably not scrubbing your scalp enough. The key is focusing on your scalp, not just your hair strands. That's where oil and dirt build up. When you shampoo, massage your scalp with your fingertips, not your nails. Scratching can cause irritation. If you go days without washing, consider using a dry shampoo or a gentle brush to refresh your scalp and prevent buildup. 6. Clean behind your ears. You might clean your ears, but you're probably only focusing on one part. The ear canal. The real issue is behind your ears and around the creases. Sweat, oil, and dirt build up there fast, and if you're not scrubbing that area, it's going to smell. Next time you shower, run your fingers behind your ears and along your earlobes. If it feels greasy, you've got buildup. Hit it with soap and water every time you shower and make it a habit. 7. Trim your armpit hair. Deodorant can only do so much if you've got a forest under your arms. Thick armpit hair traps sweat and bacteria, making it way harder for deodorant to do its job. You don't have to go fully shaved, but trimming your armpit hair can make a huge difference. Less hair means less odor retention, less sweat buildup, and a much cleaner feel overall. A quick trim with a body groomer every few weeks is all it takes. 8. Fix foot odor. If you've ever taken your shoes off and smelled something off, just know that everyone else noticed it too. Foot odor happens because bacteria thrive in warm, damp environments, aka your sweaty socks. Here's the fix. Use sneaker balls or shoe deodorizers to absorb moisture and keep your shoes smelling fresh between wears. Also, change your socks daily, yes, even if they look clean, and use antifungal foot powder if your feet sweat a lot. 9. Change towels frequently. Your towel might be clean the first few times you use it, but by day 4 or 5, it's a bacteria breeding ground. If your towel smells damp or musty, you're basically wiping bacteria back onto your clean body. Swap it out every 3 to 4 uses. And here's the move. Hang it somewhere with airflow, not crumpled in a corner. A damp towel sitting in a pile is the fastest way to turn it into a bacterial nightmare. 10. Fix bad morning breath. Morning breath is bad for everyone, but if you're breathing through your mouth at night, it's even worse. Mouth breathing dries out your saliva, which is what naturally kills bacteria. Tape your mouth shut before bed. Mouth tape designed for sleep keeps you breathing through your nose, preventing dry mouth and bad breath buildup overnight. It sounds weird, but if you wake up with a dry mouth or bad breath, this is a game changer. These are 10 bare minimum hygiene habits that every guy should be following. No crazy routines, no expensive products, just the basics done right. If you're skipping any of these, now's the time to fix it. Take care of yourself, stay fresh, and I'll see you in the next chapter.